Hey everybody, I am making this video message to tell you guys something that you need to know. And I know that it's going to help you a great deal. I want to tell all of you all right now that God has forgiven you for whatever sins you have committed. Now, some of you all, you are going to have a hard time with this because the world has a way of making you feel so bad and guilty because of things that you are currently involved in and because of things you have done in your past. But when I tell you that we serve a God that is so awesome and mighty and amazing, He completely blots out things that you do. It does not matter what it is. See, let me tell you guys something. I don't care what it is you've done. You could have murdered somebody. You could have raped somebody. You could have been a thief all of your life, a prostitute, a drug dealer, a drug addict. You could have drank and smoked. Whatever your thing was, I want to tell you, stop beating yourself up about stuff that you have done. Stop thinking that because right now you may currently be involved in something that is not pure or that is not of God or it's not something you are proud of, that this means God hates you, or it means that you cannot get into the presence of God and you don't even believe that God would bless you or God would not handle something that you're asking Him to. When I tell you that God does not operate like that, I want you to hear me out and I want you to listen to me, all of you people. Now, I know some of you all up here, you don't get down with God like that. I don't know how many of you all that follow me and that are subscribed to me. I don't know how many of you all have a personal relationship with God, but some of you all have viewed my videos over a certain amount of time and you know that I incorporate God pretty much in all of my videos. But I love God. I believe in God. I worship God. God is real and I will never deny Him. But I want you all to understand, because I'm not here to try to convert you. I'm not here to try to get any of you all to follow Christ. It's a personal choice at the end of the day. But when I tell you that even for some of you all that may not even acknowledge God, if you are currently right now involved in something crazy in your life, if you are involved in something that is so heartbreaking for you, something that is so horrible, and you want help, or you want to come out of it and you don't see a way, when I tell you, when you pray and you go to God and ask Him to help you, God will cater and God will take care of the needs for you. I want you guys to believe it and I want you to receive it. I want you to understand, sometimes some people that have followed God a large part of their life, they will begin to believe that because they've sinned and because they've done some things, that they can't get into the presence of God or go to God because God is not going to receive them and accept them because they have done things that are bad. So they don't want to go to God. Some of you all right now, you might say, well, I don't want to be phony. I was at the club yesterday. I was drinking yesterday. I slept with somebody's husband. I slept with somebody's wife. I told some lies. I did some things that, is not of God, something that is not good. And so this keeps you from going to God. But God has forgiven you. I want you all to stop beating yourself up and being ashamed and embarrassed about things that you have done in your past, because your past is over. God has let it go and God has forgiven you. Sometimes God will forgive you and you still have not even forgiven yourself. But I'm here to tell you, you need to forgive yourself and you need to focus on the fact that each day, some of you all are trying to be the best person you can be. But the point of my video message is to encourage each and every one of you all to go to God and to understand that God still loves you in the midst of you committing sins. He does. And He will always answer your cries when you go to Him about situations that occur in your life, because God is that good and God is no respecter of persons. God is not sitting on His throne saying, well, the people that go to church every Sunday, that worship me, that preach, that prophesy, that sing, that acknowledge me, those are the ones when they come to me in prayer and I'm going to bless them and I'm going to give them what they're asking me for. I don't care how downtrodden you are. And I don't care if everybody that is surrounded around you in your life tells you or they think you're the most horrible person walking the earth. When you go to God sincerely and you ask God to help you with something, or you ask God to do something for you, and you put your petition before the Lord, when I tell you that God will answer your prayers, I want you to believe that, and I want you to try it. That's your homework, people. Tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Tonight, when you get done viewing my video message, I want you guys to go. Some of you are, you know what I want you to do? I'm going to challenge you to do something that you've never done. And it's going to be uncomfortable for you, but just try it. It does not hurt to try something. Don't be judgmental of it. Don't be negative about what I'm about to tell you, because it's going to work. See, I know the God that I serve, and I know how God operates on some things. When I tell you all, some of you guys, I want you may have never gone to God. You may have never went and prayed to God. You may not even believe that God truly does exist. You probably feel like things happen, they're going to happen whether you serve God or not, and that's fine. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm trying to convert you over to the God that I worship or the God that I believe in. But I still want you guys to understand that all of the burdens that are weighing you down, and a lot of problems and issues and situations and dilemmas that you have in your life, I am here to tell you, when you go to God and you put your petition before God and you say, God, I need help with this. I'm struggling with this. I don't know how to come out of it. I don't have the answers to fix my problem or my situation. God is going to show up in your life. God is going to show up in your life. And for some of you, when you get in the presence of God and you even lift up your hands and you begin to cry out or pray to God and ask Him to come and aid and assist you in situations you're in, you are literally going to feel the presence of God. That is what your homework is, people. This is serious. And in the times that we are living in a time where a lot of blood is being shed, and there is so much happening in our world. So much evil and hate is in the world. Racism is at an all-time high. Murders are at an all-time high. There's so much crazy stuff going on. And some of you all right now are even going through things within your family, your marriage, your relationships. You may be having problems with your children, problems with your finances. Some of you all may be sick and you're going through something in your body. But when I tell you, do not focus on how you are. I don't care how bad of a person you are. See, what you need to understand when it comes to God is that God sees who you can become once you come into Him. God is not looking at what you're doing, because God judges your heart. He truly does. He judges your heart. And if you don't have that relationship with Him and you don't really know about how you should carry yourself once you come into God, He is not going to hold you accountable for knowledge you don't have. So I want to, in this video message, also mainly touch some of you all that has never really gone to God. You've never really taken the time to really go to God, but you have real problems and issues in your life and you need them fixed. That's what my video message is. I want to tell you guys, don't give up. I want you to stay strong. And I want you to believe and understand that no matter what you've done in your life, God is available to you and God is willing to help you along the way. I love you guys. I want you all to be encouraged. I want you to be strong. And I promise you that when you begin to go to God and you ask God to help you, or you tell Him everything you have need of, He is going to show up and He is going to show out. You are going to feel burdens literally lifting off of you. You will. And if you guys want to come and comment on my video and you tell me your testimony or what you experienced or what you went through, feel free to. I love you guys again, but I want you to hold on to God and understand that no matter what you have done in your life, no matter what you are currently involved in, God has forgiven you and God loves you and God is definitely waiting on you to come to Him.